students, sorry I cannot be there with you today. I'm going to kind of walk you through what you need to do today. First off, make sure that you check SIS. Progress reports will go out on Friday, and there are several of you that have grades that I am sure you would not want your parents to see, or that you would not want to go home on your progress report. If you have any questions about your grade, please email me. Hours 2, 3, and 4, I have graded everything you have turned in up until yesterday. Hours 5 and 7, I will work on those today. I have graded at this time everything that you have turned in up until last Thursday. Anything that you turned in on Friday or Monday, I have not graded yet, but I will do my best to get that done today. A second hour, Tasting the Sky, you will be meeting today. Third hour, the Birch Bark House will be meeting. Fourth hour, the Birch Bark House will be meeting. Fifth hour, the Joy Luck Club will be meeting. And seventh hour, Count of Monte Cristo will be meeting. Please remember that all bookwork is due on Friday. Today we're going to talk a little bit about leads and about your concluding paragraph. Go ahead, take out your toolbox and turn to page 52. Substitute might want to pause the video at this time, or if you're watching this on your own, you might want to pause it at this time. Okay, a lead is the very first sentence in your paper. So if we look at our example paper, it would be the leap from high school to college is a large one. This is our lead right here. The leap from high school to college is a large one. You've heard it called all kinds of other things. Grabber, hooker, I always think is the best, but as we get older, and the more correct term is lead. It wants us to keep on reading. There are several ways that we can do this. Some of them fit our purpose better for this paper than others. If you look again on page 52 in your toolbox, this exact same paper about leads is in there. So a lead really wants to use active verbs, specific verbs grab your reader's attention. That's certainly something that we want to do in this paper as well. You could use dialogue in a lead, however, in this type of essay, that really doesn't seem to be appropriate. Introductory leads offer a taste of who, what, where, what, and how. This certainly is something you could do. This is a time where you could add a fact about each culture, something interesting or new about each culture that is going to get your reader to want to read more about that culture. An exclamatory lead, that would be something almost shocking that you would see that would really get your reader to want to keep on reading. Going to provide a hint of topic or voice. So if you are trying to show that one culture is better than the other culture, you could do this in your lead. You could give some type of hint of this in your lead. Strong leads do pull your reader deeper into the piece. As I said, we were kind of talking about this before, but this kind of spells it out a little bit clearer. A lead, you could open with a question. That certainly would fit with the comparison essay that we are writing. A riddle, I'm really not sure that a riddle is going to fit with this type of piece because the tone of these pieces need to be more serious. A definition, certainly you could find the definition of culture, you could find the definition of American, you can find the definition of your culture, one of these. This certainly might work. A bold and challenging statement. This one might be good, again, if you are trying to show that one is better than the other, or if there was something in your culture that's shocking and you want to lead on with that, and that's going to be the focus of your essay. A well-known quote or quotation from a famous person. A famous person is going to be someone that the audience for your essay is familiar with. So maybe If you are doing the Count of Monte Cristo, you're going to do a quotation from Napoleon. That's something that really kind of encompasses what life was like during the French Revolution. Figurative language, possible. Again, I don't really think that's going to match with the tone of these types of writing. So as you're writing your first paragraph today, you want to make sure that you are giving a good, strong lead. So remember, in your first paragraph, you're going to have your lead, you're going to have your thesis, and you're going to have your 3 subtopics or subcategories. All of that information needs to be included in your first paragraph. If we go and take a look at our last paragraph, in our last paragraph, a lot of times our last paragraph is shorter than our other paragraphs, and that is quite all right. So if we look at our example for our last paragraph, notice that it talks again about our 3 subcategories: financial, academic, social. It's going to repeat again what those 3 subtopics are. It's also going to talk about what we did during our paper. Well, we looked at the differences. The differences of what? We looked at the differences from high school and college. Okay? Remember that we also said that the concluding paragraph could tell us what we can do with the information that we learned, or what would be useful, how this information would be useful for us in the future. Well, it tells us right here, this is useful for us because we can adequately prepare for the challenges of college due to knowing this information. So that will wrap it up. Today you do need to work silently, 5th hour, silently on your bookwork, on working on your essay. If your group is meeting, you're going to do that in the same place in the classroom that we have been doing. Meet one group at a time. I think most classes only have one group meeting. And then I hope to see you tomorrow, where I will check in with you on how your progress on your essay, as well as anything that you still have that you are turning in. So I hope you have a good day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you.